Chrissy Swan Show.
I mean, welcome to the best day of the week. It is Thursday and we're here with you all the way until 4 p.m. How you feeling, Jack?
Feeling good, Swanee. My favourite day of the week.
It is. I've got a very interesting sweeping statement for you later.
Ooh,
very specific.
In relation to what? Give me a genre.
Okay, cleaning.
Okay. I love cleaning.
Yeah, it's cleaning. And I'll give you another tip. It's a new thing that's become available.
Okay.
And it is terrible. I want everybody, when I give my sweeping statement, to go and get this thing if they have fallen victim to it and put it in their bin.
Throw it out.
Yes.
Much like you did your iron.
Yes.
Also coming up after 3 o'clock, we'll be asking for your sweeping statements and giving away another laptop in Laptop Lottery. But next, Swanee, I think I need to host somewhat of like an intervention with you.
Why?
Because I've just found a piece of paper on the printer and we need to talk. Something you have had printed.
Oh, my... Listen, the warrant does not... It doesn't stand, Jack.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And is this where you tear me a new one? I'm scared.
It is, Swanee, because sometimes we just need to bring things up and have a conversation about how much you are taking on.
Oh, my God, please don't get me fired. I need this job.
No, you and me both,
I'm
babe.
sorry. I'm sorry for whatever I did in the kitchen.
No, you're not fired for that. What I'm talking about here is a document that I found on the printer called Burundara Cooks.
Yes.
Now, it's something
I was wondering where that was because I send everything to you to print for me because I can't work out the password system.
Yes. Now, the Burundara Cooks,
yes,
Tom and I have read, says information sheet for volunteer cooks.
Yes, that's me. I'm going to do that.
No,
so let me tell you how this works. There are lots of old people in my council.
I know, mate. I've driven through your suburb.
and they, I know I'm not the oldest one there. And they don't know how to cook or they can't do it anymore. A lot of them are old single gentlemen. And I thought I could pop over once a week. I could make something delicious for Jerry.
And then get randy with him.
No. No, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart because, I'm always cooking. And I thought I could just put a little bit in a takeaway container and drop into Jerry's house and drop it off and he'd be delighted and so would I.
And Jerry will want you for dessert.
Don't be disgusting.
Swanee, I can understand the sentiment here.
Yes.
But, we struggle to get time with you.
You're pushing it to get here every day as it is. Then you didn't sleep on Tuesday night because you were so busy making your own sounds.
Are you saying, what am I afraid to look at? What am I running away from? I hear you.
Where are you running from, babe?
Yeah, what am I? I'm running from a lot of things.
Let's start a list.
I'm running from a lot of things and probably into the kitchen of Jerry.
See?
With a little takeaway lasagna.
You are treating Burundara Cooks as a dating service.
I mean, here's the thing. I was on fire last week for pea and ham soup and I made so much of it. Not remembering that no one in my house likes pea and ham soup.
Or on earth.
I love pea and ham soup.
Gross.
And I thought, where can I put it? And that's when I found Burundara Cooks. Jerry loves a pea and ham.
And if I know you, this was an idea last week, and this week you have no intention of signing up to this program or actually continuing to do it.
That is wrong. I love the whole idea. They join you up with a diner.
Loving the idea isn't enough to want to cook every week.
I've got a very big heart and a very big chest freezer.
And Jerry wants something else that you've got in a
stop
very
it.
big.
Jerry's not interested in that. It doesn't even work anymore for Jerry.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Download the free Priceline Pharmacy app and skip the prescription queue. With its handy pre-order function, order your script and they'll message you when it's ready.
Visit priceline.com.au for more details about the Priceline app. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Joe Jonas, do you remember how long ago was it that big Sophie Turner hymn thing was blowing up?
I weirdly was looking through our run sheets this week.
So it has to be in the last 18 months.
September, and we spoke about at length the whole Ring doorbell situation.
Oh my God, that's right. As a little refresher, Sophie Turner's an actress, Game of Thrones mainly, I would say.
Yes.
Married musical superstar Joe Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers, and then they had a very acrimonious split up and there was something about footage from a ring light. Nobody knows what was on it. It was a conversation that she had with somebody.
Yeah.
There was probably like, I don't know, I just don't think I love him anymore.
Or she was making out with some new dude on the doorstep and he saw it on the ring cam.
I don't think so. She's got 2 small children. Nothing is less interesting.
No, mums can still get it on. She's
Not with 2 babies.
no, but she's in her 20s, mate. She's still got it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, probably. I'm just not
You're
interested.
dead.
Anyway, I read in the newspapers that he's just broken up with his girlfriend, Stormi Bree, which sounds like a sanitary product.
Or porn star.
Yes, Stormi Bree. Anyway, I read this and I'm like, Joe Jonas, wasn't he married to a woman with 2 small children minutes ago? Yes, and he's already looking for his 3rd partner.
Wow.
I could not do that. No judgment on Joe Jonas. But why? Why? Just potter around at home, Joe. Put your hoodie on.
No, that's boring. One night stand, Joe.
No.
No need to have girlfriends. Just live your best single life, bro. You're in a boy band, I get it. But stop tying people down.
They would started going out in January.
And then-
October, November. So 3 months he was trying to work out his new setup. I don't know. I just think that's most unusual. And now he's been photographed having a long romantic lunch with Demi Moore.
Oh, he's going older. I like it.
I mean, they might just be friends. Girls and guys can be friends, but I could not be bothered.
I know.
Absolutely not.
I wish you were a serial dater. Like, break up, get a new boyfriend, dump him, find someone like younger, dump him, find someone older. I would love to see you walk into this studio every day and hear an update. It would be so thrilling for me. Can you do it just for me?
Look, you know I would do anything for you, but in the words of Meatloaf, I won't do that.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking about Joe Jonas moving on to basically recruiting for his third partner. I seem to remember he only split up with his wife a couple of months ago.
Yeah, end of last year. And then he got with this Bree chick, Swanee.
And I'm not judging. Everybody does what they're going to do. But I would love to know how. How do you move on that quickly? And also, he's got kids. And I'm not saying that you can't have another partner, but surely a couple of months after you've left their family home, you would feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me and my hang-ups. I would feel very weird.
I get it.
For my kids to go, hey, I've only been single for 2 months, but here's the guy. Oh,
Here's
God.
Jeff. We're asking on
Here's Jeff.
13 24 10. How quickly did your ex move on?
Anon, hello.
Hello.
What?
How are you?
How long ago was this relationship?
About 18 months.
Oh, gosh. So that's quite recent.
Yeah. Well,
that's
recent for me.
I was going to say that's recent for us, isn't it? But obviously, when everybody's different, how quickly was it before your ex moved on with another girlfriend?
It would be about a month. We had a shared debit card that we used to use for travel and things like that. And about a month after we broke up, he put money into it and had a weekend, and I could see everywhere where he was going.
Well, where did he take her?
Well, he took her for dinner in one location, and then several hours away the next day to another location for lunch. And
can you remember the names of the restaurants? I just really want to see him yucking it up on the
one
card.
one was in Torquay, I can't remember the name, and one was on the Mornington Peninsula.
I wonder if it was. Oh no, that fancy place is in Lorne.
Totties,
isn't it?
yeah.
Totties. That seems very, very quick. Did that last?
I'm assuming so. We haven't spoken. We were together for 6 years. I'm older, so I'm 60 now. So we were planning to be together.
But you would have known him very well.
Very
now
well.
that you know that he could move on so quickly, was there something in his character that you thought, oh yeah, he was a bit impulsive, or he was a bit,
I just think
chasing
he wasn't-
excitement?
Yeah, he's just not happy on his own.
Yes.
And
Are you happy on your own?
Oh, Chrissy, I'm like you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to never go there again.
Yes.
I've done some online dating. It is a shallow pool, and I'm not prepared to swim in it.
I was talking to Poe about this last night, and we were like, I quite honestly get more joy from snipping the Vietnamese mint in my front yard. Well, I feel like we're not normal, Anon, but I think we might be.
I think we are.
Anon,
No, I'm much happier.
Yes.
we love to hear it, Anon. And you're going to be much happier with a $200 Minimax voucher as well.
Hello. Thank you so
Oh
much.
my God, how exciting. Get some secateurs for your Vietnamese mint. Another Anon. How quickly did your ex move in with his new girlfriend?
Hi, I was with someone for about 9 months, and he started getting a little bit cagey, but he was building a house and we were looking at furniture and everything, and then it just stopped all of a sudden, and then 2 months later he was living in that house with someone else.
What?
A new girl?
A new girl.
Did he know her before you?
He did. They had been together years before, and like we had worked together elsewhere as well, but her and I weren't close. And now they're married with a child.
Wow.
How do you feel now, Anon? Are you okay now?
Oh, absolutely. I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, great.
So he was one of those guys that had the energy for 2 whole lives.
Yeah, well, it got to his birthday and he was going out for dinner and he started talking about his family dinners, and I was like, am I going to get a call-up? It's been 9 months. I don't quite know what to get you, what to do. So I bought him some stuff for his house and a freedom voucher, and then it just ended.
And I bet you he took that old new girlfriend to the birthday dinner.
And spent the freedom voucher with her.
Dog. Well,
Oh my
speaking of
gosh.
vouchers, Anon, we're going to send you a $200 Minimax voucher, so enjoy that, okay?
Thank you so much.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Extraordinary. Let's finish with Casey really quickly, Swanee.
Casey, how quickly did your ex move on from your long-term relationship?
So he moved on within the day.
What?
Sorry?
So we were together for about 7 years, and we were having a bit of a rough patch. We had an argument, and I said, well, you need to go stay at your parents' house, because we lived together at that point in a house we'd built together. And sure enough, within a couple of hours of him going to stay at his parents, I heard some dinging going off in our shared iPad. I turned it on, had a look at it, and it was all these messages on his Tinder profile, organising hookups.
Damn
Casey!
that iCloud. It happens every time.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
We're going to get to an unbelievable story and probably everyone's worst nightmare. But first, let's talk about Kelly Osbourne. Love the Osbournes.
Love Kelly.
I wonder where, because you can find anything these days to watch that's very old. Where would I find the original reality series, The Osbournes?
That is a great question, because I've never seen it, Swanee.
Oh, you would. It's the OG. I really don't think there was one before that.
I really should go back and watch it. I don't know where you'd find it. I'm sure on YouTube people would have ripped it and uploaded it. If you know, slide into our DMs at The Chrissy Swan Show.
Yeah, I just saw a little caption there that said I watched series 3 and 4 on YouTube. So
Okay.
maybe they're all there. It's definitely worth a watch. Anyway, Kelly Osbourne is hoping for what I call a Keith Richards. Now, Keith Richards is the 700-year-old dinosaur from the Rolling Stones that is fit as a fiddle.
Yeah.
So healthy, and yet is quite famous for having done every illicit drug in the book, and a lot of them. And there seems to be this kind of theory that if you do too many, you'll die. But if you do way too many, something magical happens if you're lucky, and you are completely embalmed.
Invincible.
And you will live forever. And Kelly Osbourne is hoping that the years of her, I'm going to say, experimentation have embalmed her from getting any sort of serious illness.
Yeah, right.
So watch this space.
Love that for her.
I mean, she does look extraordinarily well. It might have worked.
Yeah, I hope so.
What about this for a headline? And this is like everyone's worst nightmare. Well, it's my worst nightmare. 74-year-old woman pronounced dead. I mean, that's bad news.
Sad. And too young, I would say, in your 70s.
I agree. She was pronounced dead, but then found breathing in a funeral home.
What?
So it wasn't that long ago that I asked someone the question, what happens when you die? Like, what are the steps? I didn't know what happened. Apparently, someone comes and gets you and takes you to the funeral home. I thought the funeral home was just like a party planner.
Yeah, I thought you went there for the event. You were transferred there for the event.
No, that's where you go. There's a big fridge.
And you're just hanging out there.
Yes.
Should we listen to this police report?
Yes.
At 11:45 a.m., LPD were dispatched to a funeral home on a medical emergency. Employee was placing constant glance onto a table to start their process, and an employee noticed that she was breathing. They instantly called 911, and she was taken to a local hospital and is still alive.
Did you hear that? She was starting the process. That means that they would have been about to
Shove stuff down her mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, next time she dies and they have her funeral, as her family and friends, you'd be like, how's she?
You'd have to double check, wouldn't you? You know why 11:45 was the time that she started to stir?
Why?
A cup of tea and biscuit time.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You are into your second hour and we're hurtling towards 4 p.m. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Earlier on, Jack, I told you that I was about to do a sweeping statement whereby I denounce the existence of a certain new cleaning product. Have you had a guess at all what has filled me with rage?
I feel like it could be some new smack bang whiz mop.
No, no, it is not. It is from my very own collection of the Ministry of Crap Design. I am adding something to it. I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait.
Same, and I'm weird and I love cleaning, so I'm all about this stuff and cleaning products.
Do not fall victim to this.
Also coming up before 4 o'clock, we're going to give away another laptop in Chrissy's laptop lottery thanks to Harvey Norman. Make sure you've registered via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Popping out of the limited edition bum bag is a Frank Green water bottle today, and they have the best draw ever. Mel, are you excited to win this?
I am very excited.
And Yvette, are you pumped for this? Yvette!
Yes.
Are you there, my darling? Okay, we've got an alien there. Yvette, are you there?
I'm just going to get Tom to check Yvette's line because I feel like she's not going to have a fair go because she's on Jupiter.
All right, great. Mel, let me talk about this Frank Green bottle for a minute. Do you already have one?
I do.
You're going to lose your mind. Is it all beaten up from love?
A little bit of scratching. Yeah.
Great. Well, the fresh one will be on its way to you if you are victorious. Yvette, are you back?
Yes, I am.
All right, baby girls, let's go. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with this amazing Frank Green bottle and the limited edition Money Can't Buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. Question number 1. Name a bug you would add to your compost.
Mel.
Yes, Mel.
A cockroach?
Nah. Apparently not. A worm.
That's not a bug.
A slug, a red worm, a soldier fly. Question number 2. Which former late night talk show host was seen yelling at airport staff earlier this week? He is a bad guy. He is a mean guy. He likes to sing in the car.
Mel.
Yes, Mel. It's James Corden. Question number 3. 13 years ago today, Katy Perry released this hit as the 5th single from her album Teenage Dream. What is it called?
Mel.
Yes, Mel.
Last Friday night.
You are on the board. Question number 4. The acronym LMK, when you text it to someone, stands for what?
Mel.
Yes, Mel.
Let me know.
Yes. How good. Question number 5. Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Surely.
Mel.
Yes, Mel.
Mars.
Yes, Mel. You have won yourself a brand new Frank Green bottle and a bum bag to hang it off, my girl.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Great work. Sorry, Yvette.
Oh, that's okay.
Switch from sipping to gulping with a twist. Shop Frank Green's new switch lid at frankgreen.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's time for this.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Oh, yes. Every Thursday we get on our soapboxes and we vent about the unpopular opinions that we have. I've been teasing this one all afternoon.
I know it's cleaning related and it's something you've tried and don't like.
Yes. And the reason I bought it was because I was trying to like something I already don't like more.
Oh, no, I'm sad if I...
I think the worst job for any cleaner, which is me, is the toilet.
Yeah.
I hate cleaning the toilet. I don't know why. Everyone's toilet is disgusting apart from my own. I clean 3 or 4 toilets every day.
I'm so sorry for your life.
I'm so sorry too. You've got to be really careful with the choices you make because they last forever.
Luckily, I've been working with you for 8 years, so I know what to do and what not to do.
So I saw a new advancement in toilet brushes, which are the most repulsive thing to exist anyway.
I don't have one.
I think that's really good.
Do you know who taught me that? Beck Judd. She's like, that is disgusting to have that sitting in your toilet. You just get a wet wipe or you get a wipe and you do it there and then.
Oh, no, because you need to get long in.
Yeah, and you're scrubbing, yeah.
It's disgusting. But yes, I agree that a toilet brush is a repulsive thing because of the water in the bottom of that. Anyway, so I see new available. It's like a silicone brush, not a bristly brush. And all these fancy companies have got all these new toilet brushes at a great price, by the way, expensive price. But they're made of silicone like a spatula.
Right.
And I think, they must know this must be a much better thing than the $2.99 Kmart brush. So I buy them. I fall for it. These things, today there was a skid mark, not my own, by the way, in the toilet. And I was scrubbing it and scrubbing it and scrubbing it. I had to put toothpaste on this stupid brush to try and get this thing off, and it still wouldn't come off. Silicone toilet brushes in the bin.
I mean, Swanee, I hate to slam you when you're down, but I'm looking at a photo of it. How did you ever think that was going to scrub?
Well, because it's new, and generally new advancements do an existing job better.
That looks like it had just spread the skiddy around the toilet.
Doesn't even do that. It does nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So now I'm $120 in the hole, and I'm going to have to throw them out. I was furious. Do not buy them.
We should chuck that on Facebook Marketplace or like on eBay, Chrissy Swan's old toilet brush, and see how much we can get from it.
Trust me, nobody wants it. What's your sweeping statement?
Mine is that licking and sucking on your fingers after eating food should never be done in a public arena or when you're not by yourself. So, for example, if you're sitting at work
no,
on
it
a
should
desk,
never be done anywhere ever, at home, anywhere.
I agree with that, but I'm just trying to give people something.
No.
After you eat shapes, you should never...
No, absolutely back yourself in.
Suck your fingers to get all the...
I know someone who did that a lot, and I'm close enough to them that I could say, that is disgusting and you must never do that again. And they were surprised, so I've recorded them. I videoed them, yeah.
I'm going to do that with someone I know.
Next time they do it, video it, just out of the goodness of your heart, because truly they don't know how repulsive it is.
It's so bad.
And then I showed the footage back and he was like, oh my God, you're so right. That is disgusting. I had no idea.
Okay, I'm going to do that because watch them as well, Swanee. Once they've finished, that's where I get anxiety because I'm like, where are you wiping that?
Yeah, and what about my friend used to go like this?
No, that's what I hate, that sound.
One finger after the other.
Awful.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We've been cranky before and we're going to be cranky together again.
Swan's sweeping statements.
My sweeping statement is that silicone toilet brushes need to be outlawed. And if you're a company that's selling them, I'm going to come down and I'm going to fine you on purpose because that is a waste of everybody's money.
Shame on the person who even invented them.
And also shame on me for thinking that the same substance that can flip an egg can flip an egg.
That too, Swanee. My sweeping statement today is that you should never, ever lick or suck on your fingers after eating chips, barbecue shapes, anything. It's disgusting and it makes me feel sick. The sound. Ugh.
I love it. We're getting angrier and angrier as this segment goes on. Anna, are you furious?
I am. I'm very furious.
What is your sweeping statement, my angry friend?
I think that if you are over 20, you should not wear your hair in two pigtails. It looks ridiculous.
But what about that whole kind of, cowgirl, old lady look?
No, absolutely not.
Zero tolerance, Anna.
Zero tolerance.
What have you got? A little bit of an asymmetrical short back and sides, Anna?
Yeah, no, I've got like a little bob type of thing, but
Yeah,
I
nice.
do wear it back in one ponytail. That's acceptable, but two, you look ridiculous.
Yeah, look, the part of the rules of sweeping statements is nobody fights with you, and good on you, Anna.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Anna.
Michelle, what is your sweeping statement?
I think an iced latte doesn't taste good if it's not aesthetically pleasing. Like, if it doesn't look good, it doesn't taste good.
All right, so what does a good iced latte look like?
Like, in the cup, like, it has to be the cup, the straw, so a plastic cup, like clear cup, you can see it, strong colour, either a sippy lid or a straw that's not going to fall apart on you.
Right, so if it's in like a normal paper coffee cup, no good.
Yeah, I had one like in an old cup the other day. I couldn't even bother.
That's so funny.
Michelle, Priceline Pharmacy voucher
I love
for you.
this. Lauren, what is your sweeping statement?
Oh, hi, Chrissy.
Hi,
Hi, Jag.
hi.
My sweeping statement is that frankfurts are not a food and should not be consumed.
Okay.
I love them.
All right. Let's talk about what is a frankfurt.
Exactly.
I mean, they are a mystery bag, absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's park that for a second. Are you talking about the little red Savoys or the skinless Franks or
All
the
types.
Viennese
All types.
any sort of sausage?
Yep. Hot dog, mini frankfurts, all types.
I'm going to have a hot dog tonight.
I don't know what's in them, and therefore should one consume one.
Who cares what's in them? They taste good and no one's died from them yet.
I've never had one. I'm too scared.
Wow, this is almost a phobia, Lauren.
Oh, I don't think so. I just think, oh my goodness, is it really a food? And really,
you-
why does it look like it?
Hang on a minute. How old are you?
I'm nearly 50.
So you have lived your first 50 years never having experienced the joy of a Bunnings
think
sausage
so.
and bread.
Oh no, I'll have a sausage. I just won't have a frankfurt.
Frankfurts and sausages are the same things, Lauren.
I'm not sure I can see what's in the sausage.
Yeah, I get what she says. The Frankfurts do feel a little bit more like plasticky. Like you can't quite work out what they are. It's like paper mache. But I don't care. They taste good, Lauren.
Yeah, so
I'll
funny.
let you have it then.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Lauren. Let's finish with you, Tanisha. Hello.
Hello, Chrissy.
Hi.
From Perth.
It's good to have you on. What is your sweeping statement?
I just want to say I'm a massive fan all the way from Perth, but my sweeping statement is electric cars suck.
Tanisha, why?
They're just, I reckon because they're coming into style, I would rather pay $2.10, $2.20 for fuel over here than have an electric car because let's say we have like a worldwide outage or something, you know, I'm not going to be able to charge my car where I can go and fill up my car.
Oh, and as we know, petrol is never on strike or there's shortages.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And one of our greatest prizes ever is about to happen.
Shop laptops at the Harvey Norman clearance on now. Best brands, best range, best price guaranteed. Chrissy Swan's Laptop Lottery.
How exciting when you get a new computer. It's full of promise and organisation. And they come in those beautiful boxes that burn magnificently.
Oh, you sick woman.
It's so good. We are playing Laptop Lottery. Sharon, I am playing on your behalf.
Oh, hi. Thanks, Chrissy. Good luck.
Now, look, Sharon, I'm not very good at this game is the problem because I work on my phone much
Yeah.
better. Whereas Jack, who is going to be playing for you, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Hey.
He is on the laptop a lot and my nails don't fit on the keys. And I mean, look, I know it's all excuses, but this is how it's going to work. Tom is here. He has got some stuff that he is going to ask us to Google and whoever gets it first, gets the point, and whoever they're playing for wins a laptop. It's that easy.
Best of 3. We got to get 2 right to win it for our contestant. What's the word? Tom, take over.
Hang on. Oh, my God.
What?
Nothing. No, I'm good.
Okay, question 1.
Yeah.
What is the name of Mariah Carey's 5th studio album?
Jack.
Jack?
Daydream.
Daydream.
Correct.
1 point to you, Pat.
Thank
you. That's great.
Sharon, I'm so sorry. I feel awful.
Next question. On the Harvey Norman website,
Yes.
what is the first question on the FAQ page?
Oh, God. It is. Find answers to what is the cost of delivery?
Correct.
Oh my God, Sharon, I've got one.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, for the win.
Yeah.
Question 3.
Good radio, Tom.
What is 172 times 38?
It is 6536.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Sharon, it is a miracle. I have beat Jack.
Oh my God!
Jack, did you let me win?
No, I just can't do maths even when I'm Googling.
Sharon, I'm so excited for you. You've got a laptop coming. Now, what is the first website you're going to pull up?
Bumble.
Oh, Sharon, that is brilliant. I'm so sorry, Pat.
It's okay.
Oh, Pat hates me. I can hear it.
Oh, no.
Shop laptops at the Harvey Norman clearance on now. Best brands, best range, best price guaranteed. We'll be playing again tomorrow. Make sure you register via the Nova
I'm so
Player
glad I
app.
wasn't a loser again.
Oh, I wouldn't get too comfortable because you'll be a loser again tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I love Rihanna. She's been working on an album. I can't wait to hear it.
Are we ever going to hear it, though? I feel like she's just saying that to, like, appease fans.
I feel my spidey senses that she's going to have another baby before we get an album. I'm just saying.
No. I mean, I'm happy for her, but, like, I want new music.
I know, but also, you forget she's got 2 babies about less than a year apart, so her hands are full. Plus, she's got this unbelievable music career. She's also a makeup billionaire.
Yeah, that's right.
So she's got her own makeup label called Fenty, and it's just been announced that she's going into Fenty hair. Hair products are the next big thing. Did you realise?
I did not realise, but as Priceline Queen, I trust you.
Massive at Priceline. So many incredible things you can get for hair. And doesn't matter what sort of hair that you've got. And Rihanna knows this. She's got stuff for straight hair, curly hair, frizzy hair, everything.
Even dudes, I think I saw.
Correct.
Mate, she's not coming out with new music. She's not.
Do you know what her company's worth?
What?
$2.8 billion.
Far out.
Billion.
I mean, I see why we haven't had new music.
We got to get into that sweet, sweet hair product money, Jack. Now, here is a very interesting clickbait for anybody that sort of grew up in the 80s or 90s or early 2000s, which is definitely me. So there's a genre called trip hop, and one of the biggest people that behind that was Massive Attack. They had this huge album, a couple of huge albums, but specifically they had this album Mezzanine in 1998, and it was so cool, and we had our dark lipstick and our hair, and you know, we just really loved her. Listened to it on our CD players, right? This is Teardrops.
I love this.
Trip hop is a great genre. You would love it.
Yeah.
You would really love it. Like more Chiba, Portishead, you would love it.
Okay.
Get into it. Anyway, that song was massive, and there is a story about it because 4 years before this album, everybody was listening to Grace by Jeff Buckley, and then he suddenly passed away, and it was so shocking and awful. His girlfriend was Elizabeth Fraser, who sings that song, this bit.
It's beautiful.
And I always would hear it, even back then, and I thought, is it like an instrument singing that, or is it a woman's voice? Turns out there is a story, and here it is.
It was on the same day that she found out that Jeff Buckley, who was her former lover, boyfriend, partner, he had died. And she's in the studio to record the vocals for this, and she had pulled out letters from him and just really felt his presence there and missing him, and says to this day that song, that the words that she's singing and had kind of customized to what she was going through in that moment really do represent him.
There you go. It explains the magic in that song.
I'm going to go home and listen to that album on the drive home from Massive
You
Attack.
will love it. I can't. And also Tricky, Max and Quay. That is my favourite album of all time, even more than Taylor.
Text me a link then.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.